everybody, and welcome to another Magic City Moors video. It was a really nice fall day outside, not too cool at all, sun's out, feels amazing. So I decided to come outside for this video. I know you guys usually see me in the snake room for most of them, but today is a really nice day. And I thought I'd get Zahara out for you guys. She is our female adult albino 100% het clown ball python. She had a clutch for us in October 2022. That video that you just saw of that firefly clown baby, that is her baby. So that baby is 2 years old now. So it's been 2 years since Zahara has had babies for us. She has been on a little break. But we are excited to see what baby Zahara will give us in the future. She's one of our biggest females. As you know, female ball pythons can get pretty darn big for what they are. They can get between 5 and 6 feet long, usually between 4 and 5 feet long, but they can still get pretty big for a ball python. The males are going to stay on the smaller side, as you know. So today's video is going to be a little bit about what should you do if you have something crazy happen, like say you need to evacuate for a hurricane or any type of natural disaster, or maybe you have some equipment failure, like we had some equipment failure last night. We actually had heat tape on one of our racks go out, and our thermostat is what told us what was going on. Our thermostat was reading 76 degrees, so we knew something was wrong. We quickly had all the snakes removed from the rack and moved to our other empty rack where we had almost room for all of them except one. Celine, I'll show you some B-roll here. We had to actually move her to a separate tub with her own heat pad and thermostat. We did that because that is temporarily where we were able to put her. But I want to stress the importance of having a backup plan when you have these types of things happen, because if you keep a lot of reptiles, whether you keep snakes or any other reptile, you're gonna have some things happen in your lifetime of keeping these animals where you're gonna have to make some decisions. You're gonna have a plan to be able to deal with some kind of emergency. One great thing you can do when it comes to your home is you can have one of these emergency stickers on your window. We actually have one, and you can list how many animals are in your home, what kind they are, so that if fire and rescue or anybody needs to come evacuate animals or rescue them out of your house, they know by looking at that sticker that you are an animal owner and you have these animals in your home and they need to be taken out. It's a lot like those stickers that you have on your window if you have a baby in the car. So it's a good way to alert people that can help that you have these animals in your home that need to be rescued. So one other thing I want to stress when it comes to having equipment failure like we did is always keep your extra items. You know, it can be really easy to think, oh, I don't need this anymore. I have 5 thermostats I don't need. I have 5 heat mats I don't need. Definitely keep those on hand, because you never know when you're going to need them. Just like we needed one today to house one of our ball pythons temporarily. You can never have too much extra good working equipment lying around, and that's one thing that we always stress here at Magic City Moors is definitely keep an inventory. That can definitely help you if you have a business partner, if you're a breeder, if you have somebody that helps you take care of your animals. Definitely keep an inventory of what all you have and where it is in your house. That way you can run and grab it if you need it and your power goes out. That can happen a lot. There's a lot of people, especially here in Alabama, that don't expect their power to go out because we rarely have, you know, a big cold snap or anything like that. But there have been people lose their entire collections to having a cold snap. So definitely think about that. It's really important to have on your radar. You know, also when it comes to finances, when you're going to have multiple snakes, multiple reptiles, multiple animals, think about having a vet fund. Think about having emergency vet fund, maybe some money from your paychecks that you put aside every month if you're able. For just anything like routine checkups can cost anywhere between $40 to $60 depending on what type of animal it is, especially at an exotic vet. And then also a lot of times x-rays can cost anywhere between $150 and $300 depending on what you're needing done and for what animal. So I have definitely had an x-ray for a really small snake cost me $250 before. So any type of extra funds you can have put aside, definitely think about that. Now when it comes to something like a hurricane or a tornado or anything that could possibly destroy your house, you want to have extra reptile tubs available. Go to Walmart, go to any place like that. Purchase a lot of the hefty tubs with the latches, Christmas tree totes, anything like that. Get your holes drilled into there for oxygen. Depending on where you are, if you're evacuating and it's not too cold, you can just get snake bags. You can just get your totes and put some blankets in there. Just concentrate on what kind of plan you want to have to get all of your animals out quickly. That's the number one thing. I know that we worry about heat. I know that we worry about them being cramped, you know, especially if they're a bigger reptile, but we want to get them all out. We want to have a plan. And also, if you're thinking about your reptile room, which enclosures are easily accessible compared to the others? Which reptiles would you be able to remove faster out of the enclosure than others? Definitely write up a plan with everybody in your house and have that ready. Have everything ready to be executed in the event that you have a natural disaster or any type of fire, damage to your home. It's just good to do that if you know you're going to have a lot of these animals. There's people that get entire collections and this never crosses their mind, and then when they're in a crisis they don't know what to do. They don't have any options, and then they sadly lose way more animals than they would have, or they lose all of them. So we want you guys to definitely be prepared. We know that you never actually know when something's going to happen 100%, but you can do your best as a keeper and a breeder to keep that in mind if you're going to be housing a lot of these animals, because, you know, it's easy to keep a lot of snakes, but, you know, when it comes to things like vet emergencies, evacuating, rescuing your animals, making sure that you have a way to accommodate all of them, that can be hard. You know, it's easy to have a snake rack. It's easy to have stacked enclosures up and down your wall with reptiles galore. But the number one thing that people struggle with when they have these issues like I was talking about is being able to take care of their animals in that scenario. Being able to be there and step up for their animals when those things occur. So we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We will be doing another video here soon. We are going to start having our videos be done between Thursdays and Fridays of the week. So we hope you guys are excited, and stay tuned for more content from us. As always, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you next time.